guys. So this is Achilles again from the Bukka Fight clan, and today I'm gonna show recently we have been going through a tough times in our clan, and there are a lot of TH8 members, and we need a good Go Wipers in the clan. So basically, what I thought is I. I thought of recording some of the good Gowipe strategies so that I can show it to my clan members and to you as well on the YouTube and basics about the Gowipe I'm gonna show you in the next video. So let's get right into it. So this is the base from one of our Bukka Fight clan member. His name is Vicky. The game name is Night Rider. So if you see this base, so it's like having a lot of blocks as well, and basically it is not easy for the Gowipe. I'm using Xmod software for this simulation attack, so I can see all the traps as well as the Teslas and all. And okay, so basically what should be the plan is we should distribute our golems and create a funnel using the wizards, and we should not destroy everything in the middle of the golem. There should be some buildings left untouched between the golems, and in that space you need to deploy your pekkas and the king, so that pekkas do not roam around the base and go inside the core. So first thing is to kill the CC. So let's start watching how I did this attack. And so let's first compare about let's first see what is the CC range. So I sent one giant here, and then the dragon and the balloon came outside, and I took them to the outside range of all the defenses. So what I need to do is let me pause the video here. So while killing the CC troops, what you need to remember is by the time CC troops comes outside, uh, you need to make sure that there is enough space for the dragon killing. Otherwise, if you deploy the wizards directly or the archers, those will get locked on the outside buildings. In this case, there was a dark spell factory which I just killed just before. I made sure that before the dragon comes outside and reaches to the archers, the dark spell factory was destroyed, so that now if you see, the archers will get locked on the dragons. So what you need to do is you need to put the poison spell on the dragon, which makes it slower, and then you need to distribute 2 3 archers as well as 2 3 wizards immediately, not one by one. So what happens is all of those wizards will hit the dragons at the same time, and the dragons will be slow, and it will not get the time to kill the wizards as a splash. So let's see that one as a one step again. So if you see, the CC dragon and the loons was just killed using 3 4 archers as well as 3 wizards. So nothing more than that. Out of those 3 wizards, one wizard is still remaining as well. So now the core part of the attack starts, where you need to distribute your golem and create a funnel using golem and wizard. and then you need to deploy the king and the Pekkas in the middle. So one thing you need to remember here is you should not space your golems too much, as well as at the same time they should not be near each other as well. So what you may need to do is you need to space them such a way that whatever the flat side or whatever side you attack, most probably all of the defenses should get logged on each of them, not both of them. So let's suppose you have a wizard tower or the mortars, and your golems are going together, both of them going together. Then in one mortar shot, both of them will get hit. So they will get damaged in one shot as well. So that's what I'm saying is you need to space them properly, and need to create the funnel using wizards. So let's see that part. So if you see, the funnel has been created between the golem, and there is a gold storage which is still remaining where I put my Pekka. And what I prefer personally is I don't prefer the rage on the wall breakers, because sometimes people use rage on the wall breakers where there are a lot of blocks on the base. So if there are a lot of blocks, so the raised wall breakers helps us to open, like a lot of blocks in one shot. So if you see this base, it does not have much, so many blocks. So I thought of using two wall breakers each for each golem side, as well as if required, the middle one or the left right one, I'll use two of two the bunch of two with wall breakers, sorry. So let's see that part. So once the walls are open and all the flat side has been done, your Pekkas are ready to go inside, and they won't have anything to go on the sideways. So anyway, you should not be worrying about where now Pekka will go. So they surely those will travel towards your core, and that's where you want them to go. So now, since I have saved one of my rage, I can use that rage in the core part where there will be a town hall and there will be a CC. So that is going to kill the time for Pekkas and all. So what I did is I just saw, if you see the timing of the rage, I wouldn't say the first heal was perfectly done. Uh, uh, in fact, apart from rage, I don't think the both of the heals were that much perfect. But with some more experience, you can do the perfect attacks as well. So okay, so talking about rage, what I did is, I put my rage like when this golem and Pekka on the right side banging on the walls are about to enter inside the core part, and the golem on the which is already on the Tesla in the core is about to meet it. So what I want them to do is I want them to trigger those giant bombs together, so that the wizards will be safe. So that's what I tried to do. Where just before the Pekka entered into the core, I just tried to rage them. So the rage should have been a little bit to the right, and so if you see there that only one wizard got killed in that rage, and then I tried to put the heel on the wizard, but it went outside. And okay, nevertheless, what I did is, now let me pause the video. And I had three wizards in my hand and two archers. So uh, in such situation, now what you need to do is, your one pekka is roaming outside. So what you need to do is, you need to use that pekka as a tanker, and you need to put some more wizards. If there are no wizards, then you can put some wizards behind him. So when it gets a tank from the defenses, your wizards can kill the defenses. So let's see that part. I just deployed the wizards, and I kept one wizard in my hand for the topmost cannon. See, because if I deploy that cannon, if I deploy that wizard, sorry, um, right away, then that will get killed. So what I'm waiting for is, I'm waiting for the Pekka to come in cannon's range, and once it comes in the range, I will put the wizard at the top. So let's see that. Meanwhile, what I can do is, I can use, I have one more arches. So see, unfortunately it got locked on the, okay, now it got locked on the Pekka. So I use my wizard. Now I have one archer, so I can use that somewhere outside the range. So I can deploy it anywhere. Nonetheless, so what your basic aim should be, uh, your golems should get converted into the golemites, and once the golem converts into two parts golemites, then that means your golem has taken a good heat. In this example, it's not the perfect attack, and one of the golem was just half, so that's why I lost my pekka as well. So if your both of the golems take equal heat, so both of them will convert into golemites, and you might see four golemites roaming and killing the time for the defenses, where your king, whereas your king and Pekka will do rest of the cleanings. And you need to have some of the wizards as well till the end of the game. So based on whatever the situation you feel, you need to deploy them, and you need to think smart that way. So this is how a strong Knight Riders base was 3 starred. um, I've been seeing this base is holding good, uh, even if it has purple and pink walls. But if you do a little bit of proper funneling of golems, and proper the placement of spells, this base can be done very easily. Once you get the black walls, what you need to remember is Gowipe has his own disadvantages as well. It's like, if you see why the golem was not converted into golemite, was it was stuck on the wall. So what happens is, your killing squad goes inside the core. Killing squad means your Pekkas and kings and wizards, where your tankers like the golems, one of the golem was stuck outside as outside the wall itself, and that made it not useful. So what happens in Gowipe is, that is the biggest disadvantage. Like, the exit becomes tougher for the Gowipe part. You need a little bit of luck, and if not luck, you need a little bit of perfection as well. So I'll explain you what are there are different variations of Gowipe. So there is a Goho, in which you need to use only one golem, and without Pekkas you can use a little bit of wizards, and once the golem enters inside the core, and most of the defenses attack on the golem, you need to use hogs uh, from the opposite side, or from the side corners, depending upon the situations. So uh, that's what is the next variation of Gowipe you need to use, since once the walls gets converted into black walls, for TH8, it really becomes difficult to finish the base with just Gowipe, because the Pekkas won't be able to destroy the black wall so easily. And if golems are dying on the walls, then you're gone. Your Gowipe is not going to 3 star. So that is where your hogs will come into picture. So whenever you will see 3 star attacks on the black walls, it most probably will involve hogs in that. There are attacks which are like goho, like mass hogs or hogons, dragon riders. So in which all of them requires hogs to jump over the walls, because you can't just break the so many black walls. So that's what we need to learn in the next episode. I'll come up with some of the goho attacks done by our leader Zeus, and I'll explain and the basics about the goho, so that it can help out you people to do a proper and better attacks. So that's it from my end as of now, and thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.